Welcome to Yeadon Community News, your independent source for Yeadon Community News.
You got a little problem as to how that's going to unfold. Now, I know that the solicitor has indicated that there were some cases in 1936 and 1939. I gave a cursory examination of those particular cases. I haven't read the full text. Those cases deal with elected officials, not appointed people, and of course we'll have an opportunity to deal with that issue, down the road. But I think that we have to have a meticulous way of following rules and regulations. If we got rules and regulations, we got to follow them. And to do things outside of the rules is just not, good enough for this particular community. And I got to tell you that you got to be able, and let me just finish with this. You have to be able to come together and resolve political issues, okay, without disenfranchising people of representation. That should never be put on the table. So there's other ways to solve that situation. You could have had beer and peanuts like Obama, and everybody bring two names and come and pick one that's independent, that was against both sides or for both sides. There's a lot of ways to skin the cat, but do not disenfranchise the people of representation for which the people voted you in to represent them. Do not disenfranchise the people, because that is something that has been used against our community for generations, and that should never be a method that we resolve political issues in our community.
I would just like to say that I don't think we did this kind of this was attended to the mature structure that we have is run, as you know, a good organization doesn't always have to have people stand over it to run effectively. The meetings that we did were unofficial meetings. They were not meetings called by me or by the council. They were called by. We don't have to attend. Is it Shea? Odin? Shea? Odin? I'm going to make sure you can all hear me, because we've had problems tonight hearing everyone.
That's right.
And I came to this meeting tonight because I did get literature. I got phone calls from friends. Someone in California even told me, said, "You live in a little place called Yeadon?" I said, no, actually they said Yeadon. And I said, well, Yeadon, why? They heard about Yeadon in California. But I'm living here, and I heard things that I didn't know. So I came to the meeting tonight to find out what was going on. And I thought tonight was not a very good meeting. And I think, and I feel, and I do feel that apology should be given to all of us, Vivian Ford, because I think you spoke to us in a very condescending way. Yeah. And I felt offended for it. I think that everyone has to have a right and a left, and you make your decision to which side you'd like to go. And that was why I came tonight, to hear what is going on in Yeadon. People tell me, oh, I will get into it. I think there are a lot of things going on. I don't think that people were opposing the youth. And now they spoke, they're all gone. They don't hear what they came to make that statement and then leave. But there's nothing resolved with it. I don't think people are opposing the youth doing something. I think we don't want them in the streets fighting. And when I see something wrong, I'm the first one on the phone calling the police. I'm sure they're sitting here my name. But Steve might recognize it. And Mr. Dobson, I think you make very good points. We need to hear, we want to hear, we want to know. things that we would not necessarily know. And no offense to you, Ms. McDonald, I think you spoke to people in a very condescending way, and I think you all have power on this side to speak, and the people on this side do not. And it's kind of like right here, everyone is gone, and I just got to speak. I don't know, I just think things could be solved differently. I think we're allowing stock. We are. And something else there should be another way can't we all get along and get this thing resolved? Get things resolved in a manner that's respectful to everyone. And I do agree to, I'm sorry the bus is going up, and I do agree to the things that the gentleman said speaking before me. And that's it. Thank you. Yes.
I think that you need to look at your own behavior.
Yes.
I don't think what she said to me was very polite. I don't think you're very polite.
And I really and truly don't think you're very polite either, to be personally honest with you.
My voice, I speak to you politely, I am respectful of you.
You're not respectful. You're not even hearing. You are not respectful.
Yes, I am.
That's your opinion against all of ours. You are not
It's
respectful.
my opinion.
I think I am.
Good evening, President, people. Comment is going to be about the billboard, the signage, and also I'd like to make at least one comment concerning the group that I cherish and respect dearly, Fresh Start Program. I do know that the other council and they were in leadership, they did help support the program. I do know that this program, the existing council members are supporting it. But it is being convoluted politically, and that is a shame. So I hope people were listening to the youth when they said they feel the pain. And a lot of that pain that they're feeling is literally from the residents who were hitting one side or another based on politics. Yes, I hear you say you're for the youth, but if you listen to the youth, they'll say you're for the politics. And it's obvious that when it comes down to funding, politics plays a key role. So hopefully people will understand that the program is real and it needs to be respected. My son went through it, and even if he didn't go through it, I would be saying the exact same thing. Other than that, concerning one of the first things that were on the agenda was the signage and the billboard and why Yeadon is now being a part of it versus the other townships that seem like they are against it and they don't have to say yes, and it sounds like we have to just accept it. Since I am on the zoning board, I can't make decisions now, but I wanted to know, is this coming in front of the zoning board? Is this an issue that we have to deal with because on the zoning board, signs can only be a certain square foot. So if we're talking about large, it seems like it should come before the zoning.
Well, they would be required outside two small districts that they're permitted in under this ordinance.
What are What are the two districts? We're not talking, are they Yeadon districts, one district? So what are the two districts?
Baltimore Avenue, where there's already a billboard, and then there's one block up, where very western end.
But it sounded like when you were talking about across the street of the swim, on the same side of the swim club, across the street of the.
So, yes, it's condescending. I intend to be condescending. The decisions that you make usually are not in our best interest. And I'm going home now for sure. I don't have to say anything.
That's good.
I am not polite. You know what? I am willing to fight for what I believe in. Yes.
Marvin?
Yeadon Community News, your independent source for news and information.